to speak to you. I'm in the car business, as many of you know, and I don't get to go to a lot of meetings, so I do appreciate the opportunity. My name is Howard Baker. Most of you know me as Sonny. I just want to give you some history on me so you know who I am. In 1977-78, I started my first job in supervision with the Highway Department as a section foreman. In 1980, I went on the road to work for a hardlines distribution company. It was the largest independently owned hardlines distribution company in the nation. That turned into 12 years on the road, living out of motels, working with businesses that were small mom and pop stores. But my job was to manage that inventory, manage problems, solve problems, and work with those companies. In 1992, I got off the road. My wife, Janet, we've been married for 32 years. We got 2 boys. Jack was 4, and Jordan had just come along, and I had to get off the road. She couldn't do it all anymore. She was working full time, taking care of the kids. So I got in the car business. That's what I knew was sales. I started out with Dennis Powell in Johnson City, Tennessee. When I left there 5 years later, I was running his Chrysler Jeep store. I was a sales manager. I went to work for a friend of his, Jay Johnson, here in Bristol. I worked for him till he sold the Marburgers. I stayed with Marburgers. When I left that store, I was wearing 3 hats. I was a used car manager, I was new car manager for the Dodge store, and they had sent me to the Kia store to basically fix it. They had hired someone from within. They brought him up through the ranks. There was contention in the employment. When I got there, it was an empty building. The back of the service was running, but the showroom was empty. No manager, no salespeople. Try fixing that. It took me about a week. I got people back through networking, through contacts I'd had before. In about a month and a half, we were setting records again. I went to work from there to Carl Gregory. They called me. I was sales manager there, used car manager. And since then, I've worked at Twin City Motors. I ran it for 3 years. I worked for Wallace Nissan, and I'm currently at Courtesy in Kingsport. I want to say something. When we hire people into these county offices, that's what your vote does. You're not hiring the clerk at the desk. You're not hiring someone that does the day-to-day business. You're hiring somebody to run it. And there's a big difference in doing something. And I've worked for a lot of companies, and I've trained a lot of people. There's nothing the clerk's office does that you or I can't learn in short order. What you can't learn is 40 years of management experience that tells you how to fix problems. There were problems in the clerk's office 4 years ago when I ran, and those problems still exist today. I hear about them now. Why didn't they fix it? It's not because they don't want to fix it. It's not because they're dumb. It's because they don't have the experience to fix it. They don't know how. I'm asking you to vote for me and allow me to give you the experience that will fix it. Thank you for your time.